Welcome. Imagine yourself being on stage in front of 177 people and you're ready to say your big lines. Okay, action.
Hello everybody, we are at the Portsmouth Little Theater and I'm here with my good friend Jim Humphrey, and we're going to talk about Little Theater and some of the exciting and wonderful things that's going on currently at the theater. But the first thing we want to talk about is the history, the amazing history of this building. So Jim, take us down memory road and tell us a little bit about the history.
The Portsmouth Little Theater began its life as the Brady Theater in 1914. Was open as the Brady for 1 year. The following year, it became the Strand Theater, and it remained the Strand until 1948. In 48, the Strand closed and it became Portsmouth Little Theater. It's been Portsmouth Little Theater ever since. Two things real quick. The construction of this building, the bricks that make up the building, were laid by hands that witnessed the Civil War, which I think is amazing.
Yeah.
Second,
And they're still here.
yeah, yeah, those bricks are still here, and I think some of the hands that laid them are still here.
Okay, all right.
But there's some spooky things that have happened here.
You guys need to do a haunted show.
To clear up a misconception a lot of people have, they think the Portsmouth Little Theater that we do children's productions. Now, we have in the past partnered with what's now Portsmouth Area Arts Council, and we have done children's shows. But our name, the Little Theater, is because of the size of our stage.
Right.
Our stage ends just beyond the curtain behind these doors, and just beyond these curtains that are on the side. We don't have wings to store things in or hold our props. So we have to be really creative about what props we use, how we design our sets, and what we have to hide or show and when and how.
Right.
But that's where the little comes from. We are a very small stage.
And that's good that you clarified that too, because me being new to the area or coming back, that does make you think, oh, that's a little kids program.
No, it's little on size, but big on magic.
Wow.
That's a good one. Let's put that on the next playbill.
Yeah.
Little side, big on magic. Yeah, use that as a dating line too. Yeah.
I mean, I know you call it little, but I'm in awe just being in the history of this place.
And the chandeliers.
Yes.
What era are we talking there with those chandeliers?
I don't think those chandeliers were original, and I know they are tied into our light board that controls the stage lights and house lights. I think those, and I may be wrong, but I think those are 1940s, maybe just at the end of the Strand's operation. But they have been rewired to modern.
I was getting ready to ask, are they all operational? Yeah.
They're actually on dimmers,
Wow.
controlled through the board.
Wow.
And all the lights work.
I'm going to kind of just flip that while you're talking about that.
Those are gorgeous.
So our viewers can see those again. And you guys see what we're talking about. I'm going to zoom in. I mean, you guys can see those chandeliers right there.
Yeah, not the ones lit up, but the ones on the sides.
Yep.
I could turn the ones lit up off, but the theater would go dark.
No, that's okay.
And then those spirits that you were talking about.
It's all right, yeah.
Take over the interview. So now we talked about the hands that built the building. Tell me where we are today as far as
The hands that maintain the building.
the hands that maintain the building. Tell me about where we are today as far as the building and the maintenance and the upkeep and keeping this alive for the community.
We used to have a regular audience, regular, very large audience. We did Annie several years ago and sold every seat for every show.
Wow.
But that's the last time that we were able to have a success like that. We've done some plays that were really good since then, but they haven't had the community draw that the play Annie had. Unfortunately, attrition happens, and the part of the community that really enjoyed coming to see a live production, they're starting to thin out.
Okay.
Our theater, without getting confusing, when this theater was built, heat was cheap. Just like an old house, there's no insulation. So above this ceiling is an attic that is just wood and roof. That's it. There's just open air. Our furnaces, we have two. They're gas furnaces. They were donated to us. We have I don't know how many ton unit it is, 15 ton commercial air unit that was donated to us 12 years ago. And it was 10 years old then when it was given to us. Our utility bills are stifling. They're crippling us. As the audience thins down, and honestly, we are an all-volunteer production. We're an all-volunteer staff. Nobody gets paid to work here or perform or run the box office or run the lights or do costuming. Everything is volunteer. So we rely on filling these seats up.
Right. And how many shows would you say you do even in a month?
We do 4 shows a year.
Oh, okay, a year, okay.
Generally, 4 shows.
Right.
They run the course of 2 weeks. So we're not open every weekend. And that kind of, it's kind of a problem that our new board members are really looking into seeing.
I was gonna say, because would you like to do that? Would you like to be open more?
We have started entertaining the thought, and we opened up Port 45 did a show here. I guess they had a speaker / comedian, and they brought in a number of people. I guess they had a successful event. I don't know what.
Because do you rent out to other people or no?
Well, yeah, it introduced our theater to many people that had never been in here before, just like yourself. And that's what we're trying to do. We're looking at a bunch of different avenues and opportunities to open this up, kind of like Ashland Paramount does, as a venue for small performance. A small band.
What do you think about, like, well, you said band, but what about like pageants or anything like that? Just curiosity, because I just
that, you know what, I would not dismiss anything.
Right. And this is children. I mean, it's not the adult, but I mean, I know she does all ranges, but she literally just said, Amy Spradlin just said the other day, they were looking for a place to stage.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. So, and you guys can talk about monies or how that, I don't even know if you guys got a kitchen here or how if any of that works.
Don't.
No? Okay. Just out of curiosity, or maybe sell treats or snacks or,
We have, this year, we opened our doors to SOMC, and SOMC shot 2 commercials.
I seen the commercial. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was on this stage.
Yeah, they're on our SCBN TV station.
If I have swept up, there's
The confetti.
There's a piece of confetti over there on the floor that has managed to avoid being swept up 100 times.
Don't move. Let that be a thing.
That it is a thing. And if you look up, there's this white sheet hanging up here with the slits in it. That's our snow machine.
Oh.
Now, when they shot that commercial, they couldn't get the take right of the confetti cannon. They had to shoot the confetti cannon 4 times. And it was sitting right over there and aimed up, and it filled our snow machine with confetti. And in our last play, The Humans, it ended, the dad is having a mental breakdown alone in the dark on the stage. And to kind of sell that he was losing it, the director, she wanted snow to fall. We started bringing the snow, and it was snow and chunks of confetti falling. But
Now see, that's a snow. I can get behind that snow. I hate the cold, but if it's going to snow confetti,
So, yeah, it's
It's a party.
we have literally picked pieces of confetti up from every corner of this theater.
Wow.
But it's
Great commercial though. It
is.
was.
It's a great
Yes.
commercial. It was a great experience. Really enjoyed meeting the production crew and seeing what they did, what goes into making a great commercial, which it really is.
Yeah, I liked it.
So tell us about the production now, because there's going to be a play in just a little bit. So we're going to, we're on a time cut crunch
He'll be pushing us. He'll be sweeping us out like confetti.
So tell us about the production that's going on right now.
We are entering the second week of The Witches, and Stacy Slaughter is the director. Kayla Parker is the assistant director. This is Kayla's first time, I believe, assistant directing. It is a really fun cast. It's a fun play. It's really cute. The doors you see back here. I do the maintenance on the building. Also build sets and set pieces. Built these doors. And then there's a scene that the two boys that get turned into mice have to climb up these steps, but they're full-size boys, so they needed big steps. So back behind the curtain over here is a mock-up of the corner of this that the boys climb up on and get to be mice. I really would love to invite anybody. You don't have to reserve a ticket. You don't have to reserve a seat. Our doors are open. You can decide at the last minute, hey, I think I'd like to go see a play tonight. Heard about The Witches? Come down.
And this is authentic. I mean, really, it is.
Yeah.
If you want to go back to that feeling, I mean, we showed you the view on the opposite side, and to walk down through here and just look around, and then you think of the history, and then to sit there and watch a show,
And I'm surprised, because I came to opening night, and I was surprised to look down through to see how many people with this program, Witches, was their first time on stage here at the Portsmouth Little Theater. So that's encouraging that the talent is rejuvenating. So the talent is not dwindling. The talent is there. The want to from the talent is still there.
Yeah.
The open auditions are posted for the beginning of next season. So if you want to audition and try it out, this is a fantastic way to have some fun, have some good, clean fun.
During the Humans, when we had auditions, a friend of mine, I went to school with her brother. I remember her. She was 4 years younger, 5 years younger. I think she was in school with my sister. Kelly Rife. Hey, Kelly. She came down for auditions and said, it was a bucket list item of hers, right? To be in a play. She had been to many and from the audience and watched, but always wanted to come down, just didn't have time. And finally, I think her youngest started college. She had time to come down and audition. Blew us away.
wow.
I mean, I hate that she had to wait so long because she's amazing as a person and an actor.
Right.
But yeah, she got the role of the mother in The Humans, and it was tremendous.
Where do you guys normally advertise that people can find you or know that it's happening?
We've had a website for a long time that really wasn't effective.
Okay.
And with the new board that we have now, we really looked into trying to not only streamline other things or figure out where speed bumps were that we could eliminate, But we looked at our website. What did we need to do? What did we need to achieve? And one of our board members actually does that for a living.
Good.
And she went through and created a platform that is extremely user-friendly, and we're adding to it maybe not every day, every other day, every couple days, the information on it. You can now go to pltlive.com, www.pltlive.com, and find out what shows are upcoming, find out when audition dates are, order tickets, order season tickets. We are looking at creating some merchandising, maybe some, I've tossed the idea out about some PLT hoodies or t-shirts, something.
Yeah.
We're really trying to get our theater into the public mindset.
Mm-hmm.
If we could wrap it up, because I don't want the witches to come out here turn me into, they wouldn't turn me into a mouse, I'm too big, I'd be a rat, they turn me into a rat. But if we could narrow down 3 things, Jim, that anybody from the public could do to help you guys, what would those 3 things be?
Come down and volunteer. Everything we do here takes, and like I said before, it takes volunteers, it takes hands. From running the light board, the soundboard, to selling the tickets and concessions, to building set pieces, to acting.
He's talking about experience here in this field.
I've been here with the theater for 7 years. I've been on the board for a little over 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I got involved because my kids were in several plays early on, The Jungle Book, and I can't remember the others. Sorry, guys. But many plays. But once I got a taste, I had to be a part, and I've acted in several plays. But come down and volunteer. That's one way they can help. The second way they can help, if you don't have time to volunteer, come watch shows. Come buy a ticket and experience live entertainment. It's different than going to the cinema, obviously. Every show is unique. Even tonight's Witches is going to be a little bit different than the opening night, because we're not robots. But they're all good.
Right.
The third thing, if you can't come buy a ticket or come volunteer, recently I set up some donation pages through Facebook. Through Facebook alone, we have right under $2,300 has been donated, which is amazing. And I want to thank everybody that has made a donation, whether it was $5 or $100. Every bit of it has counted. Those posts have been shared hundreds of times, and just opening up to people. I have no idea who some of these people that are donating are, but people that we have one from Indianapolis.
Wow. That
donated.
Well, I think people have a passion for this, and it's a part of
a passion for theater, and understand that this is a legacy that we can't afford to let die.
Right.
Exactly.
Outside of Facebook, although the Facebook post is where these things generated from. Like I said, just at $2,300 through Facebook donations. We have had some outside donations, a couple $1,000 donations. We had a $5,000 business donation. I estimated $30,000 to replace our heating and air system, which is outdated. I mean, it has not seen the Civil War, but it didn't miss it by much.
It's a priority.
Yeah.
We need it.
And
it's a priority.
Getting we can change those out, but that doesn't help us until we insulate the attic.
Right.
We have to find a way to keep our heating and air in the building to
I won't even say a shout out to contractors out there that may want to take a part in this with their business. You know, it's the end of the year, people's looked over their budgets. You know, a lot of times there's still that time to donate before the first of the year.
We actually have had one donate an air conditioner unit for our green room that went out back in the spring, and we haven't had the money to get it fixed. And,
Right.
and he messaged me the other day and he said, "Hey, I've got you an air conditioner."
Good.
So, but it's
I've been
past
in
the
the
air
green room
condition
or two.
season.
Yeah, it can get
But no,
funky.
we are about a third of the way to what we need to pay for insulation and improvements in our heating and air, and that amazes me that has happened in 2 weeks.
Right.
And I'm hoping.
Very good. I didn't know it was 2 weeks. I thought it was a month. I thought it was a lot.
No, it's only been about 2 weeks.
And see, and I feel like as a mom, and we've been involved in theater for a long time up in Columbus, and we made it a family affair.
Yeah.
If there was a birthday around it, we went to the the high school theater, obviously, and supported it, and then we'd have dinner, and then there'd be something afterwards. But it was a part of it, and the kids would have that memory, awesome memory at that. We obviously went and seen the Scrooge at the Southern Ohio Theater. You know, we've been a part of Wizard of Oz. So I would think the exciting thing is, and like you said, getting it packed in here for Annie, I believe it can happen. 177 seats, you know, in today's times, that could be done.
Yeah, it can, and we have we've really looked at our marketing and entertained ways to improve that, and just experimented with different things. Table tents we're doing now. So your local restaurant, I know down on Market Street, Fork and Finger.
Oh yeah.
We have table tents down there. I'm not sure where else. I haven't been a part of that. I'm not deep into that part of the marketing team.
Now, what about when you was talking about the volunteers? Can they be high school students?
Yes.
Because I think you guys have some high schoolers that do come here and do plays.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I think I've had a couple students that.
We've had we actually there's one working tech tonight who has grown up in this theater.
Wow.
I mean, he was this tall when he first came here acting, and now he's he's a little taller than I am. But and he's not alone. I mean, there are several. We have a board member who grew up in this theater, from childhood actor on up through that. He is an amazing actor. But you don't have to be an amazing actor.
You have to have a start somewhere, and a piece of history. Yeah.
You're not come down, take a part. You know, even a small part, just to get your feet wet, and if it fits, come back.
And you don't know who's going to be that person out there, that 177th person in that stand.
That's right.
This is Portsmouth, by the way. This is our comeback city, by the way.
Right.
We are now home our hometown.
Culture, a little bit of culture doesn't hurt anybody.
No.
And a little bit of culture that supports a legacy. I think legitimately Portsmouth Little Theater qualifies as a legacy.
Well, yeah, in all form, historical.
Yeah.
And moving forward, we always say, choose your Portsmouth.
Yes.
And on this stage, we'll say, choose your Portsmouth Little Theater.
Yes.
So, if there's any way that you would like to participate in the Portsmouth Little Theater, if you'd like to volunteer, if you'd like to help out with the building fund, if you'd like to just come and be an audience member, please do so. And tell a friend, tell an enemy. Just let people know.
Share this and watch parties.
And I will also mention that it's a great thing that they are renting the stage on times that they're not available. So if you're if you've got spoken word stuff that you guys want to do, if there's a church out there that's struggling to find a place because buildings are so expensive, this is a good idea. If you're an artist and you want to do a CD release party, this is a fantastic idea. There are just so many opportunities here that we have right here nestled that people drive by. I don't know what the traffic reports are, but I guarantee you it's 30, 40,000 cars drive past here every single day. And don't let it hit your blind spot. Realize that this is history here. These walls were built by people from the Civil War, and it's been here all along, and it's not going anywhere. People love this place, and people are going to maintain this place, and we're just inviting you to come join and be a part of it.
And if you don't know where we're talking about, if you're like, okay, where is the Portsmouth Little Theater?
It's right here.
We are a block past Sonic on 52 West. So as you're coming
Yes.
through Portsmouth and you pass Burger King and Sonic, the next block, there we are.
Yes.
Right on the corner of 52 and Lawson Street.
Very good. All right, is there anything else you want to put in?
No, I just, I would really like to, just a heartfelt thank you to everybody who has made a donation, whether it's been on Facebook or outside of Facebook. You guys you're great. I can't find words to thank you enough. You've really given us some hope that we can keep running.
Good. Jim, I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate you opening the doors and allow us to come in, feature this wonderful facility. And I'm sorry to the witches, we ran a little long. I'm so sorry. But we will absolutely support and everything that we can find, press releases, any way we can help out, we certainly will. And remember, if you have a private engagement and you want to talk to them about possibly renting out the space, please do so. It's a fantastic auditorium, and they'd absolutely love to have you.
We have a contact us option on our website.
On the website, and it is
pltlive.com.
pltlive.com. Thank you, everybody. Thanks
All right,
for watching.
I'm giving a quick run around. So let's go and see those nice chandeliers again. Those 177 seats that need to be filled. So again, you guys can see this. All right, sir, sign out.
Oh,
Adios.
choose your Portsmouth.